Hey y'all, it's Mary, and this is Friday Night Gab. Welcome. I hope you've had a great week. And it's been sort of a really slow, busy week for me at work, but slow on mail and packages and things like that. So not very much going on with me as far as filming goes. Smudge is right here, and I do have a couple things to talk to you about. So let me start off first with my giveaways, because you think by now I'm in a Fab Fit Fun mystery bundle battle with Johanna from JM Unboxing and More, and we just put that up. Excuse me, something in my eye. Sorry, something in my eye. With him here, fur goes flying. We just put that video up on yesterday, I'm thinking, yeah. And I always forget something. I always forget so much, y'all, and I don't know why. I need to type it all out and have it right in front of me. Of course, I forgot to say what you're supposed to say, FFF, but I'll just enter everybody. I've done that before. I forgot to tell you all the dates of the giveaway. So it started yesterday, which was November 11. And instead of going the 2 weeks that we normally do, that will be Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to go, carry it through Saturday, which is November 27th. And my giveaway will end at noon on Saturday the 27th. And I'll announce a winner on Sunday, the 28th. And so will Johanna announce a winner on the 28th on Sunday. But do what she says about her rules, okay? She might have something different. I think we're pretty similar, but she might have something different. So I did put that in the description. So I always have information in the descriptions of my videos. So if you ever have any questions, you can go in there and ask, or you can go in there and look. And if you ever have any questions, just ask me directly if you want to. And I do get behind on my comments. So if it's really important, I don't know, try to get my attention somehow. I try very hard to get to the comments. I try very hard to, but I get so far behind. And then I'll see something from like a week ago that was important. So I apologize. You can send me an email. You can find me on Instagram. Mary Catherine Loves Cats. On Instagram, Mary Catherine Loves Cats at yahoo.com is my email. Go ahead and email me. I'll get that sooner. If a day goes by and I haven't commented on your comment, then I probably am not going to see it for a while, even though I try. So I promise, I really try. I guess I've been so busy at work, y'all, and it's just been crazy. Anyway, let's get off of that subject. So I also have my treasure trove giveaway going on, and then of course I have some hidden giveaways. Always look for those, my hidden treasures, I call them. So okay, then I have some really good things to talk about. The lovely Bonnie from Bonnie's Bargains is back to filming, y'all. So she's back to her channel. She thought that she was going to have to take off much longer than she had to for surgery that she had. So she's just doing phenomenal, and the doctors are so proud of her, and she looks fantastic and she feels fantastic. So she's got her channel up and running again. So go see her. I'll have a link in the description if you don't know how to find her. And then also one of my very good friends on YouTube is Nancy Rounds. I've known Nancy Rounds. I think I started watching her before I started my channel, and she's a lovely, lovely lady as well, and she is fast approaching 1,000 subscribers. So I wanted to tell you all about her. If you don't know her, you're really gonna like her. So I'll put her link in the description also, so you can find her. Go over and see her, because I know y'all gonna love her. She's very funny. She picks on herself. She makes fun of herself. And she's beautiful, and she's super smart, and she has a beautiful home, and she decorates. Oh, this is the best time of year to find her if you don't know her yet, because she decorates for Halloween, she decorates for Christmas. She likes to dress up in costumes sometimes, and she always looks fabulous. She talks about, she unboxes, and then she talks about a lot of different things. She buys everything from Scentsy. Her daughter sells Scentsy, so she buys all of the beautiful what do they call those things, to melt, to melt the waxes in and things like that. So she has those all decorating her house, and she loves nutcrackers. So she has quite a few nutcrackers all decorated around her house at Christmas time. So it's a real joy to see. And she just, like I said, makes fun of herself about skincare and stuff like that. But she's just a sweetheart. I just love her. And she also does wine videos about wine, and she's very interested in wine, and she loves coffee. So she talks about all that kind of stuff. So she's a great lady to subscribe to. So go check her out. And I think that was it about that type of stuff. I did want to tell you, here goes the train. I went to a dinner meeting one night this week at a very fancy, it's like, you know, one of our, we only have a couple of really nice, it's a small area, so we have a couple of really nice restaurants around here. And this was a really fantastic restaurant. And my meal was paid for by my boss, which is so nice. It was a seminar that he did with the veterinary medicine people. So I don't want to say too many names, but anyway, it was really interesting. I think what he told us a few months back, he had gone to a big like annual meeting, like a national type of meeting, and that veterinarians have a high, what do you call it? They have a high suicide rate, and higher than the national average. And of course, suicide is awful. And please, if you feel anything like that, please get help. I will put a phone number for the suicide prevention in my description as well. Okay, so please reach out to someone if you're feeling that way. Reach out to someone near you. Reach out to me. I'll talk to you. I'll be happy to talk with you. Please don't do that. And if you feel that way, then I want to do all I can to help you. And so the suicide prevention hotline, they'll talk to you, and they probably, I don't know what to say properly. I just will tell you that I love you and please don't do it, and I'll refer you to someone. But anyway, the doctor that I work for was very concerned about it. So he is involved with the state of Alabama doing these seminars with one of the drug companies that's involved and all. And it was a really good, it was like a 2.5 hour dinner meeting, and we got fabulous food. And I'm going to put a picture at the end of what I got. I got Gulf red snapper. Oh my goodness. And it was just so presented so beautifully, and it was delicious. And then there was dessert and everything. I did not get dessert because my meal, I could have licked my plate. It was so delicious. I ate every bit of it, so I had no room for dessert. But it talked about how, as a veterinarian, and the people that work at a veterinary clinic, we go into a room and take care of somebody, and especially if it's a negative situation, the pet has to be euthanized or is very sick, how we take all that emotion in and how hard it is then to go on to the next person, and you just bottle that stuff up, and how to release it in a couple of seconds if you can, so that you can go on to the next person and still so that you don't get sick yourself. Because of course, if we're sick, we can't take care of other people or animals. The same for all of us, really. Even though it was directed at veterinarians, this really is true for all people. We all take on a lot from other people. You know, you sit and talk with your friend, and she's sick and doesn't feel well and tells you all that, and you take, oh my, I'm so sorry. You know, you take a lot of that in, and so do what you can for yourself to stay healed, to stay, you know, you don't want to let that all pour on you and take it all in and then get, you know, deeper and deeper into depression. You want to be able to release it somehow. So that's what the seminar was about. It was very, very interesting. And one of the very most important things, you know, everybody deals in their own way. Some people punch walls, you know, and some people, you know, just it slides right off their back. So if you're the type of person that it really gets to you, you have to find a way to do better for yourself so that you can be better for everybody else. So, and one of the ways, for me, I learned years ago about just really being grateful. And that's why I tell you all to count your blessings, because it has helped me tremendously in my life. I'm not saying I don't have bad days, and I'm not saying anything like that. Of course, everybody does. But I really count my blessings. When I was getting divorced, which is a few years back now, it just really hurt me because I never was going to get divorced. I was never, you know, that wasn't in my plan. I wasn't going to. It was awful. And if you've been through divorce, then you know it's an awful thing. And it just can bring you so down. Things like that, big major events in our lives can bring us so down. negative things like that. Even honestly, really, even good things sometimes can it's such a change in life. Like if you move or if you get married, all these wonderful things that can happen, but then it also can be pressure on you and all that. So you have to find a way to release it. And for me, I pray. And that is very, very helpful for me. And not everybody does that, and not everybody wants to do that, and that's fine. But for me, it helps. And then for me also, being grateful, counting my blessings. And sometimes you think, oh, I had the most awful day. Life sucks, and there's absolutely nothing that I can be thankful for. But you can. I have a car that drove me home tonight. I have a house that I'm in. I have 4 walls around me that are protecting me. I have my beautiful pets. I have electricity. I have fur in my face. So, even, and that's not going to make, it isn't necessarily going to make you be, all right, now I'm all happy now after I've been having a rotten day. No, but if you learn to count your blessings every day, some people, what they do is they write in a journal, like say 5 things to be happy about today, 5 things that happened that were good today. And it might just be that you got a green light. It might be something simple like that. But when you start to notice the good things, even as minor as they can be, the good things in our life, that helps you with the bad things. That's what I'm trying to get across. And like I said, it doesn't happen overnight. You have to really work at it. You have to think about it, because some days you just want to come home and cry and get under the blankets and turn out the lights and go to bed. And that's fine. But when I do that, as I'm falling asleep, I'm thinking about the good things in my life. And like I said, there might not be anything that happened good today. So if that's the case, then I thank God for my home. Like I said, in my vehicle that is reliable, and I have a cell phone that I can reach people if I need to at any time. I have electricity. It's cold out now, so I have heat that works. Even minor little things that we take for granted every day, start counting those things. And before you know it, you'll start to see that there's just hundreds of things in a day. I mean, when I went outside this morning and it was light out, see, it had been dark, but now that with the time change, it was light. So when I get home, it's dark. When I leave for work, and when I leave work at night, it's dark. So I can't see that much on the way home, except, the road. But when I was leaving this morning, my maple tree in my front yard was absolutely brilliant. And I had to stop and just gasp at how gorgeous it is. It hasn't been that gorgeous for a few years. It's, those trees that were on the side of my house that I had to cut down, they took the sun away from that tree and they stifled it. So it just looks brilliant. And things like that, I just really notice, and I really get overjoyed by it. So I just want to pass that along to you. That's why I tell you all to count your blessings. It's not just something that I say, it's something that I do. It's something that I want everybody to learn how to do, because it really, in my opinion, I've never seen it not help people when they start to do it. And like I said, you may not be able to, it may be too hard for you. So maybe what you want to do is a journal. And Monday night, I'm grateful for, if you can come up with one thing. And then maybe Tuesday night, you might have 2 or 3 things that you think of. And then by next week, you might have 4 or 5 things that you really are, that you can think of that are good in your life. And then things start to change, things start to shift. And, at work, I love my job. And then sometimes there's just, you might not get along with some people, or they might not get along with you, or there might be a customer that's crabby or that kind of thing. And just, you have to let that kind of stuff go. And just think, well, you know what? I have a good job, and I'm grateful for my job, and it pays my bills, and it helps me take care of my cats and things like that. So that's what I'm saying about count your blessings. So anyway, this got way longer than I expected it to, but I hope this will help somebody, anybody, even if it helps one person. I'm excited about that. That's what my boss, the doctor, said at the end of that seminar. If this helps one person, then it's well worth it. So y'all, count your blessings, and I hope that you have a wonderful evening and that you have a great weekend, and I hope to see y'all soon. Bye-bye.